Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor. Fuck. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been out for, actually not all too long, but long enough for us to have kind of breezed through it, and a lot of other folks too. Who cares? We, of course, are talking about the one and only Battletoads, but not the original one from way back in the day. We are talking about the 2021 that just recently came out, and the most recent, iteration that has come out. Which one is it? Who cares? Keep up. It's on Game Pass now. Go play it if you want to. Anyhow, all in all, man, what can be said about this one is that we genuinely liked this release. Now, if you think back kind of to where our thoughts were on Battletoads initially, we automatically knew, early on, we had talked about it once upon a time, it was going to be okay. It was going to come in at about a 7 or an 8, and, really wasn't going to be anything that, changed the, dynamics of gameplay in any way, shape, or form or anything like that. But, man, our biggest concern for it was it being kind of a $60 release, and would it be $60 worth of fun and gameplay and everything like that you could get out of it. And our initial thoughts were absolutely no way, man, from the little early trailers and such that they played to, how the art style and everything was. We didn't see $60 worth of fun there. Now, for the price of $20 for what it is, that is entirely acceptable for a release, and more importantly, for this release. The art direction that, we were very skeptical of prior to release, was something that we kind of hadn't questioned, but, as far as the decisions that were made in that department, it ensures that whoever is in those positions, should relatively be safe in their jobs, because they did a really, really good job in the art direction of this one. Mad props. We were worried about our initial kind of, scenes of things, thinking that, just ain't gonna be a good one, man, but it ended up, the art flows, it fits, it's good. The gameplay, while it's not, the best stuff out there and whatnot, they do everything really well. We genuinely, just legitimately enjoyed the game and liked the game. One or two bullshit parts, and I don't see any way that, some folks get around, not using that invincibility mode in, a couple of the missions and levels and such, but, I guess that's all preference and taste. The game's as hard as you want it to be, but, there are kind of ways to circumvent it and at least get to go through the game and enjoy it, whilst kind of, I guess, making it a kind of cheaty way to go through, man, with invincibility or whatever. But, as far as we're concerned, that's definitely warranted and necessary, to not totally just get pissed off and hate the game, and never finish it or see everything that it has to offer. Everything, hands down, for what it is, it's worth a $20 pickup. They did everything well surrounding it. It does, kind of make a disheartening argument for the directions that they could go with a full release of this game. If they wanted to do a full release Battletoads, they could have classed this up, made it rated M, make the frogs realistic as shit, or in this case, toads, added gore, added blood. They could make a mature rated Battletoads game that's just ridiculously badass, as far as the level of realism and detail and everything that they could put into it. So, while the cartoony stuff's cool and awesome and, it works for what it's doing, man, you guys at Microsoft there need to bump it up in your studios, man, and start getting some more of that, kind of hardcore gameplay that, a lot of folks, such as ourselves, tend to enjoy and love. But we liked the game. If it were rated M and there were blood and more realistic graphics, we would have loved the game, I'm guessing. Maybe. Who knows? Could be wrong. But we're probably not, because we're usually right. So, give us money. Anyhow, Battletoads, the 2020 version, what can be said about you? Well, you get a good old-fashioned BC, because it's between a B and a C, it's that 70-80%, man. The game ain't bad, it's playable, a couple shortcomings here and there, but all in all, for what it is, it's a coherent package, and they packaged it correctly for what it is, for the price tag they slapped on it. So check it out. Don't check it out. We don't care. Do whatever you feel like. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.